Planners are great tools to be able to help you be productive and keep your life organized, but you have to actually use them. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Quita from At Home with Quita. Thanks for stopping by today. So today I'm going to share with you guys 5 reasons that your planner is not working for you. I hear it all the time. People grab this planner and they start it at the beginning of the year, but within a couple of weeks, they stop using it. So I'm going to break down some reasons that your planner isn't working for you and some steps that you can take to try to fully implement it into your life. Maybe make some tweaks or some changes to it so that you feel more comfortable with it and you'll want to use it on a day-to-day basis. So as usual, we're going to head on over to my overhead view so that way you can see everything in motion. I can show you kind of how I have things set up, some things that have worked for me, and we can talk through those reasons why your planner is not working for you, and we can see how we can change some things up to maybe make it to where it's more enjoyable to plan and you really have fully embraced it so that you can make sure that you're using it on a day-to-day basis and it is really helping you to stay productive and stay organized. So I really hope that this helps you. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so the first reason why your planner or your planner system is not working for you is because it is not simple enough. You have overcomplicated it. You have overcomplicated a tool that is meant to make your life easier, not harder. So make sure that you write down what you need to accomplish each day, things that are due, etc. So again, I like to show you kind of how I do that. And so as you guys have seen in previous videos, I kind of talked to you about how I plan. And so I like to just dump it all out. Of course, it starts with my at a glance and then my monthly and then my weekly spreads. And so again, if you've overcomplicated things, you need to simplify. So you don't need all the bells and whistles. You don't need all the stickers, all the things you don't need. You are a simple person. You need to dumb it down a little bit. You're doing too much. So there's no need to add the extra things if you don't have the time. It's slowing you down too much from actually using your planner. So you don't have to have a whole planner session where you sit down with all the things and plan out your week. It is taking too much time. You need to scale back a little bit and maybe just write in your plans. You don't have to have a whole setup situation. You can literally sit there with a planner spread and a pen or even a piece of paper and a pen and just write out your plans on paper like that. Your page would look like this with just pen to paper. That is totally okay. Cute planner layouts are great for Instagram and I love them. You know, I love a good planner spread or a good planner post on Instagram. I'm loving it. I'm liking it. I'm commenting on it, but they're not a requirement. And if you feel like they are, it can be counterproductive. Okay. So scale back, simplify things. Don't use all the things unless you really want to, and you don't always have to be consistent. Sometimes you might want to use the stickers and the pretty things, and then sometimes you may just want pen to paper. So mix it up, but simplify. You're doing a lot, and for some reason it is not working for you for that reason. So try just scaling back a little bit, simplifying things, and see how that works for you. The second reason why your planner isn't working for you is very much self-explanatory. You are not using it. If you're not using your planner, how are you going to get the benefits from it? Of course your planner isn't working because you're not using it. And it's easy to fall into the cuteness of different planners, but it's so difficult to maintain them all. So keep that in mind as well. Having a fitness planner and a meal planner and a kids planner and a work planner is a guaranteed way to stop using all of your planners. So you don't have to have 50 million planner systems. Just use one planner, start there, work your way up to different planner systems that you feel may help you. You guys know I use a catch-all system, which means that I have multiple sections within my planner that house different parts of my life. So I don't have to have a completely separate planner for those things that I'm actually carrying around. I do have separate planners that I use to store different things in them, but it's not overwhelming to me and it doesn't discourage me from wanting to use my planner because of the way that I have it set up. So you guys know I have a business planner and then I have this planner here. Pretty much are my main planners. You guys know in the past I have used several planners. I am not innocent of that, but Over time, I found that it was just too much for me. I wasn't enjoying it. And all I was really doing was just decorating the spreads and writing things in from time to time and taking a picture for Instagram, if I'm being honest with you guys. So I really scaled back a lot. I think if you've been here from the beginning, you kind of have seen the evolution of that. And this system has worked perfect for me. And that's why you've seen this so much recently, because this has just been what's been helping me. It gives me all the pretty things. It allows me to decorate and have a setup that I love, but it also feels super functional because I do have different parts of my life that I want to plan for, but I don't have to carry a separate planner for them. So just get one singular planner that works for you in your life and use it for everything. The third reason why your planner is not working for you is that you're not keeping up with the lists. So if you're a list maker like me, you guys know I love to write out my list. I love to write down the list of things that I know I want to do. I love a good check mark situation. So I like to see that check mark there so I know that I've completed that task. And so you are writing out these lists, but you're not keeping up with them. Putting to-do and to-buy list in your planner is incredibly helpful, but you need to actually keep up with the list. So like I do, I have found it again very beneficial to not only write it down, but when it's completed, cross it off when they're done. Actively add to the list. So if you see there's more things over the course of the day that you need to be doing, it's okay to add it at that time. You don't have to plan on a Sunday, sit down and plan your whole to-do list and you say, well, that is it. Of course, we don't want to add to our to-do list. That's going to give us a situation where we really can't keep up with it. You want to make it practical, but it's okay to add later. And if you figure out there's other things that you need to do, just add it to the to-do list. And also make sure that you check it a couple of times a day to see your progress on your to-do list. To make your planner work for you, then you're going to have to keep up with it. And I promise, once you get into the habits of using your planner, it's going to become normal to you. And there's so many blogs and websites out there on how to create to-do lists. And I think I am going to do a video on my channel sharing with you guys how I make my to-do list and how they are such an important part of my life and they really help me to get things done. So stay tuned for that. But search around the internet if you need help on like how to create a to-do list, what to write on your to-do list. There are so many helpful tools out there. But if you're not checking things off and actually visiting and looking at your to-do list on a daily basis, there's no way that you're going to enjoy this planner that you have. There's no way that you're going to feel accomplished, and it's going to discourage you and you may stop using it. And so the fourth reason, and this is a big one, is that your expectations are just too high. And I am completely guilty of seeing awesome planner layouts on Instagram and try to aspire for that, but it's not realistic for most people. You can't expect your planner to be perfectly color coordinated and full of pretty stickers every single week. So are your expectations too high? You have to ask yourself these questions. Your first priority should be making sure your planner is set up in a manner that makes it useful for you. So again, this is useful for me. This isn't a system that may work for everyone. Everybody's different. And so the way that I plan is not going to work for everyone. So you have to make sure that that system is set up for success for you. So it is cool to look at Instagram, all the pretty things and get inspiration from those things, but you don't have to feel like you have to set your planner up exactly like that person has their planner set up, because at the end of the day, it may not work for you. And then again, discouragement is going to set in, and then you're going to put that planner to the side because it's just not you. And so if you have the time and the resources to make it cute, then more power to you. But for most of us, that's not usually realistic, and that is totally fine. So don't have too high of expectations or feel like you have to do certain things a certain way. Do things the best way for you. Only you. That's what matters, because you want to be able to use this planner on a daily basis to help you, not someone else. All right, y'all, so we are down to the final way that your planner is not working for you, and that is that you're not keeping it accessible, okay? So if you have a planner and you want to really implement it into your life, but it is in your bag all day, or on your dresser all day, or in a room that you never go in all day, how in the world are you ever going to implement it and fully embrace it into your life to help it make you more productive? There's no possible way that you're going to be able to do that. So you have to put it in a place where you're going to reach for it. And so I happen to keep my planner in my planner bag. I have a planner bag that I carry all over the house, and I carry this thing everywhere with me all over the house, to work, upstairs from the basement, downstairs to the basement. I put it next to my bed at night so that I could easily get my planner out if I need to plan anything. And so grab you a planner bag like this. That is so helpful for me. And that way you can stick your planners in there. Of course, you see that I have my business and social media planner. And then I also have my personal catch-all planner. And then I have my journal in there and some other things, my laptop. So this bag has been so functional for me and is probably the main reason that I'm picking up my planner on a daily basis. So again, grab you a planner bag or sit your planner next to a table, on a desk where you can see it. Travel with it all over the house, take it to work with you, make sure that it is somewhere nearby so that you can make sure that you are using it on a daily basis. Because you really need to be able to check and use your planner throughout the day. And you really can't do that when it's sitting on your desk at home and you're in class or at work, right? So again, a bag, a purse, a backpack that's big enough to slide your planner into. And you'll also want to keep one of your favorite pens. So this is my favorite pen right now. So of course I keep that, slid right here in the pen loop. I also have another pen at the top there, my Jelly Roll, and then I have a highlighter. And so make sure you keep your planner accessible, keep it nearby you so that you can easily reach for it. You can cross those things off that you know you want to do during the day. You can glance at it throughout the day to make sure that you're on track, you're not missing anything, and you can get everything accomplished that you want to get accomplished. And so that is it, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Those are my 5 reasons. Of course, there are probably some reasons other than what I have mentioned here that is why you are not using your planner or why your planner is not working for you. So share them below in efforts to help someone else. Sharing is caring, because you may have a completely different perspective and you may be able to help someone, and that is what it's all about. So that's it, guys. Those are the 5 reasons. Of course, there could be more reasons why your planner system may not be working for you. So hopefully it helped you just hear and maybe identify with some of those things that you feel like are totally you. And so that way we can make changes. If it's something that you want to do, you haven't given up on planning, you just need to figure out what it is that's holding you up from fully embracing it. And so hopefully this video has helped you with that. And make sure to comment below and let me know if there's another reason why you just feel like your planner system is not working for you, and I'll be happy to kind of talk you through how we can maybe make some changes to make planning more enjoyable. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you stopping by my channel today. Hopefully you will consider subscribing if you're new here. You'll give me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it, and you will come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.